Just because someone stumbles and loses their way doesn't mean they're lost forever. We will see what kind of Doctor Strange you are.
The film opens in the Gap Junction, the space between universes, where America Chavez and a variant of Dr. Stephen Strange, Defender Strange, race to the Book of Vishanti while attempting to evade a ribbon creature. Strange attempts to contain the monster prove futile as the demon attacks. Defender Strange attempts to hold it off, but realizes that America's powers of multiversal travel may be what stops it. But since she doesn't know how to control her powers, he attempts to siphon them out of her, while knowing that the process would kill her. However, the demon kills Strange during the process. And Chavez, in fear, inadvertently opens a portal to Earth 616, which she and Strange's corpse fall through. Doctor Strange wakes up, believing this vision to be a nightmare, and continues about his day. He dresses up to attend Christine Palmer's wedding. There he reminisces about the time they previously spent together, but Palmer insists that the relationship would have failed regardless. During the celebration, an invisible entity begins to terrorize the streets of New York. He puts on the cloak of levitation and takes to the streets. Strange is forced to respond and reveals the entity as Gargantos, a gigantic tentacled monster. Also present is Chavez, whom Strange recognizes from his nightmare, and rescues her. Wong arrives at the scene from Camartage, and together they kill Gargantos by gouging its eye out. The three go out for pizza, where America explains that she has the power to jump between any world in the multiverse, but she still doesn't know how to do it on her own. Strange and Wong question Chavez, and she explains that the demons were hunting her for her powers. As proof of her claims, she takes them to the alternate Strange's corpse, to prove that Strange's nightmare was actually a peek into his counterpart, across the multiverse. Upon further inspection of the corpse, Strange discovers runes of witchcraft that he realizes were also present on the tentacled creature. Knowing that this isn't his area of expertise, he visits Wanda Maximoff at her farm, to ask her about what she knows about the multiverse. But he soon discovers it be a chaos magic conjuration, created by Maximoff herself. With the Darkhold in her possession, and becoming the Scarlet Witch, Maximoff reveals herself as the one who sent the demons after Chavez. Believing that she could reunite with Billy and Tommy, once she is able to take over the multiverse. She gives Strange before sundown to surrender Chavez at Camartage, otherwise she'll be coming as the Scarlet Witch. Strange and Wong keep America hidden at the Camartage, while the other sorcerers get ready for an attack. A dark cloud appears over the temple, and Strange flies up to meet Wanda. Although he tries to reason with her, but she has made up her mind, and she attempts to use her powers against Strange. The other sorcerers put their shields up, but Wanda eventually manages to get into the mind of one sorcerer, forcing him to run and causing the other sorcerers to drop the shields. Wanda proceeds to destroy the Camartage, and kill several sorcerers. Strange and Wong run to protect America, with Strange trying to trap Wanda in the mirror dimension, only for her to manage to find a way out. After knocking out Wong, Wanda attempts to take America, but this triggers her portal powers, and Strange leaps forward to save America, although Wanda manages to hit the cloak as they go through the portal. After jumping through several trippy dimensions, Strange and America end up in Earth 838. Strange proposes they find the America of this universe, to help figure out her powers. But she says that she has gone to enough dimensions, to know that she is the only one of herself in the multiverse. They resolve to find the other Strange of this universe, to help them find the Book of Vishanti.
Other me.
Since it is the antithesis of the Darkhold, and can be used to stop Wanda. On their way, America grabs pizza balls from a vendor, thinking they were free. The vendor chastises her, but Strange uses a spell to make the vendor punch himself repeatedly. They keep walking and pass through pads, that project memory. Strange sees himself on a date with Christine, where she gifted him the watch that he was wearing when he had his accident. And America sees herself as a child with her mother's. When she saw a bee, the fear triggered her portal powers for the first time, and she and her mothers were pulled from their universe, separating themselves ever since. America blames herself for what happened, but Strange tells her that she will find them again someday. Strange and America find a statue dedicated to the Strange of that universe, only to discover that he died fighting Thanos. They then find the Sanctum Sanctorum, where the Sorcerer Supreme title belongs to Baron Karl Mordo. He appears more friendly towards Strange than the one from his universe that wants to kill him. Mordo invites them to sit down for tea, and the two warn him of the Scarlet Witch. They soon pass out, as Mordo had poisoned the tea. They both awaken in a facility elsewhere, where they meet that universe's Christine Palmer, who works there as a scientist to help with managing the multiverse. Strange is brought forth before the Illuminati for his trial, consisting of Mordo, Captain Peggy Carter, Blackagar Boltagon, Captain Maria Rambeau, Reed Richards, and Charles Xavier. They believe that Doctor Strange remains the greatest threat in the universe, revealing that their counterpart of Strange had used the Darkhold to look for alternate ways to defeat Thanos. He found the Book of Vishanti, which the Illuminati used to kill him on Titan. But Strange confessed that he had caused an incursion, an event in which reality is destroyed, and thus volunteered to be executed to prevent further destruction. Meanwhile, Maximoff deploys the Darkhold to dreamwalk into her Earth 838 counterpart in Westview to interact with her children. However, at Kamartaj, one surviving sorcerer, Sarah Wolf, manages to destroy the Darkhold. In doing so, Darkhold burns her alive in retaliation. Enraged, Wanda forces Wong to tell her what else he knows. She also threatens to kill other sorcerers if Wong does not reveal another method to dreamwalk, leading him to reveal that the book was a copy. He takes her to a castle on Mount Wundagore, where the Darkhold was first transcribed. Maximoff uses the castle's power to dreamwalk back into her Earth 838 self, and raid the Illuminati headquarters in search of Chavez. Before they could vote to execute Strange, the team consisting Carter, Black Bolt, Rambeau, and Richards leave to respond. They try to stop Wanda, but soon find themselves outmatched. Wanda removes Black Bolt's mouth, causing whatever he says to implode his head. She then unravels Mr. Fantastic into nothing. Captain Carter puts up a fight, but Wanda hurls her own shield into her abdomen, killing her. Captain Marvel then tries to fight, but Wanda brings a statue down on top of her. Wanda finds America and Christine as she tries to get her out of there. Xavier enters Maximoff's mind and attempts to liberate Wanda from the Scarlet Witch, but fails as she snaps his neck. Meanwhile, Strange eggs Mordo on in an attempt to get him to attack and free himself, which works and leaves Mordo stuck by himself. The Illuminati's efforts have also bought Palmer enough time to free Chavez, and the two escape into the sewers, where they rendezvous with Strange. Maximoff continues to pursue them into the Gap Junction, where Strange retrieves the Book of Vishanti. However, Maximoff destroys it, takes control of Chavez, and uses her to send Strange and Palmer into another universe. She takes Chavez back to Earth 616, abandoning her alternate self, who returns home to Westview. Maximoff then prepares a ritual to take her powers. Elsewhere, Strange and Palmer land in a universe that is being destroyed by an incursion, and head towards its New York sanctum. There, they find a sinister counterpart of him, who had been corrupted by his copy of the Darkhold, possessing a third eye because of it. When questioned about the Darkhold, the sinister counterpart warns against using it. But Strange engages in a musical battle in order to retrieve the book, believing it to be the only way to stop Maximoff. The fight ends with Strange killing his evil counterpart, and Palmer reluctantly agrees to assist him as he dreamwalks into Defender Strange's corpse, back on Earth 616. As he travels to Mount Wundagore, the spirits of the damned inhabiting the Darkhold attempt to attack Strange in both universes. But Palmer is able to protect Strange as he binds them into a cloak, and zombie Strange uses the souls to help pull him up to the temple. He reunites with Wong, and they fight Maximoff, but are easily defeated. Despite their loss, Strange manages to inspire Chavez into refining her abilities against Maximoff, which results in her using her powers to send Maximoff back to Earth 838. There, she attacks her counterpart and attempts to comfort her kids, but they openly reject her. This causes Maximoff to collapse into tears, but her variant comforts her, breaking her out of the Darkhold's corruption. Realizing the destruction she had caused, Wanda then tells Strange that nobody should ever use the Darkhold again. And she sacrifices herself to destroy the castle and every copy of the Darkhold within the multiverse. Wong and Chavez return to Kamartaj. Before they both return to their home universes, Strange admits to Palmer that while he has always loved her, he was too insecure about committing to a real relationship. They part on amicable terms just as America comes to bring them home. The sorcerers rebuild the Camartage, with America now joining them for training in the mystical arts. While Strange returns to New York and repairs the watch that Christine gave him, seemingly ready to get his life back to normal. As he walks down the street, he becomes overwhelmed and falls to his knees, revealing a third eye has grown in his head like with sinister Strange. In mid-credits scene, Strange continues to walk down the street, when he is found by a sorceress named Clea. She tells him that he has created an incursion, because he used the Dark Hold. She opens a portal to the dark dimension and the two walk in. In post-credits scene, the pizza ball vendor finally stops hitting himself and is relieved.
Wanda, your children aren't real. You created them using magic.
That's what every mother does.